Hello ladies and gents, it's Spoony Pizzas here with another Pro Evolution Soccer 2018 video. Today I am revisiting the possession versus counter-attack and ultimately trying to find out which is better. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so it's Real Madrid against Real Madrid, both with the same formation and tactics. I'll just show you the tactics now. So possession, short pass, wide attacking area, maintain formation, 5 for support range. Frontline pressure, wide, aggressive, 5 for defensive line, 5 for compactness. And I'm going to switch this team to counter-attack, and there is no advanced instructions. The level set to legendary, and the home and away condition is equal. So let's kick off. You'll notice this is in coach mode, so I'm not actually playing the game.
Has joined me to offer his expertise. Hello, Peter.
Okay, so the team in the white kit are counter-attacking and the team in the black kit are playing possession. So you can see there that Sergio Ramos has got the ball, and if you look at Modric's position, he's going away from the ball. And also note the 3 attacking players up front, as that will be important to note for later.
And hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Dani Carvajal's on the ball, and you'll notice that Ronaldo is making a forward run. Also, the midfielder is also breaking forward, and the left winger is holding his position wide, whilst Bale is looking to get in behind his marker.
We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify?
Okay, so here you can see one of the major flaws with counter-attack is that all his players are going forward. Okay, so it's not giving the player on the ball many options to pass. He does actually choose to pass it to Marcelo, but ideally he should have cut inside and fed Ronaldo. And then you can see there Modric is probably just ahead of his man, and he might be able to flick it around the corner.
It's the key man in this fixture.
A guy born to be a footballer, Luka Modric, always thinking about his next move due to the fact his technical ability is so...
Okay, so the possession-based team are now in possession of the ball, and you can immediately see the difference. Players are moving towards the ball. They're making the angles for the passer, although you have got 2 players running into each other. Bale is actually cutting in midfield. You've still got Ronaldo making those forward runs, so it doesn't stop you playing that longer pass if you had to, but you've got far more options on the ball when playing possession, but also consider the fact that your attacks are going to build up much slower.
Strong, astute and intelligent. He's such a telling passer.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a he'll hammer it! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade. Madrid certainly won't want to look back and dwell on that. It was a good chance, though.
And it's Bale. Isco. Modric. Bale. Ronaldo has been found. Now it's Bale.
Okay, so notice when Bale lays this ball back, his body language isn't to go immediately forward like it would be for the counter-attacking team. He drops deep and goes towards the ball carrier.
Bale.
I'm just going to freeze it there because I was in a similar position earlier on with the counter-attacking team with very few options, but you can see here I've got plenty of options still behind the ball to be able to pass it back. And one of the most important things in PES 2018 is being able to pass it backwards, because sometimes you have to go backwards to make your play go forwards. It might seem daft, but it works so well, trust me. Think about it this way: when you're defending and the computer plays the ball backwards, or your human opponent plays the ball backwards, what it does is it makes it harder for you to defend, because they'll have more options around that player and they'll have time and space on the ball to pick a pass. So that's why it's actually more dangerous if someone passes the ball backwards. Next time they do it, see how you feel and see how you react and how much harder it is to get the ball back.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, so this is the first counter-attack where the player's in behind the opposition. And you can see the body language of all the other players are trying to get forward and catch up to the ball carrier. So this is a counter-attacking team, remember.
He's got away. Benzema. It's Benzema! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Casemiro. Played out to the wing.
Okay, so you can see the possession team breaking into the box now and how many options they've got available. They've got people at the edge of the box. They've got Marcelo wide. So they've got plenty of options.
Shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Benzema absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from him.
Hits one! Isco. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Benzema. I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Marcelo plays it into the channel. He's left his man. And that's a goal kick. Modric picks it up from the goal kick. Ronaldo floats one over. Sergio Ramos. Bale. Modric. Casemiro. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now the pass. Could move up a gear here.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Sergio Ramos. Casemiro. Cristiano Ronaldo. Daniel Carvajal. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Isco! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Benzema. Benzema's delivery. Modric. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Modric plays it wide. It is a corner. Now it's can he put it away? Modric. Quick ball forward. Chance to break. And it's Benzema. Isco. Marcelo. Casemiro. Cristiano Ronaldo. Spreads it towards the left. And he's made certain that won't get through. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Ronaldo with a long pass out wide.
This is probably one of the weaker areas of possession game. So basically, I've got Bale, I'm in behind the defence, so similar to the counter-attacking situation, except this time what you're going to notice is a lot of the players behind the ball aren't really interested in getting forward. They don't really bust the gut to get into the box. You watch Modric, he sort of jogs. Ronaldo sprints, then sort of stops at the edge of the box. So when you're breaking into the box with the ball, you're more or less left with fewer options, although they do make themselves available at the edge of the box. So you just need to maybe pull it back and then try and smash one in.
Bale going through, the shot's on! And that would have been some goal. Oh, fists it away. Carvajal passes it through. And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Rafael Varane. Modric. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric. Bale. And now the breakaway. Modric. Long and high towards the flank. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Keeper goes long. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he score? Bale. There will be a throw-in. He's being closely tested here. Modric. Isco. Modric. Tries a through ball. Now it's Benzema. Benzema. Goes for it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Strong punch. Modric can hoist it clear. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving on, he could shoot here. Has a hit. Now can... and a shot! Marcelo gets it back.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
It'll be a throw-in. Modric with the ball through. Nicely controlled. Marcelo. Sergio Ramos hurtles into the tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Benzema. Marcelo plays it long. He can get that clear.
Okay, so the counter-attacking team are just about to score a goal. And this is precisely where counter-attack really comes into its own. So the possession team have got about 7 players left up the field. They've won the ball, or 8 players actually. There's a player just behind Modric there. So 8 players have caught up the field, and what you're going to see now is that long diagonal pass, and then they're going to try and break, and they'll end up eventually scoring.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He's left his man. Benzema looking to shoot. Ronaldo! Superb! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looks to thread it through. Benzema has a goal! Casemiro plays it forward.
Are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hitting hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Sergio Ramos gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or something.
And the finish! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Modric spreads it wide. He's got away. Lovely little display of skill, that is. He's got options. Has a pop!
Madrid are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Done very well to
Madrid
intervene.
are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Benzema.
Okay, so the possession team managed to break down the wing with a nice bit of skill by stepping over the ball. And then he's just cut back inside to give players time to get into the box. And then he's just going to cross it, and you're going to see a stunning goal.
That is terrific skill. A spectacular effort. It is a fantastic goal. A finish of true class.
Unbelievable.
Do not write them off. Back they come. You run short of superlatives. That was extra special. Madrid look as though they're about to make a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
A chance to play it in. Oh, really good feet from him. And he's straight offside.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Going through. Marco Asensio!
Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, sweet feet from him there. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Modric. Isco battles to win it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, and it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
The question was at the beginning of the video, which is better, possession or counter-attack? Now it really does depend on your style of play, the formation and tactics and advanced instructions that you're using as well. So there's a lot of factors to consider. So say for instance I was going to play a counter-attacking style, then I play a deep line defense. I would play a very compact defense. I would also put counter targets on my wingers perhaps, or counter target on two strikers to leave them upfield, and I would just let the opposition have the ball, and as soon as I win the ball back, try to play it forward as quickly as possible. That's not my style. I do prefer a possession game, because I believe that a good possession player will always be a good counter-attacking player. And the reason for that is because when you have possession of the ball, you have far more options and far more ways to break down someone who's sitting in defence. And the reason for that is because when the person does counter-attack, they generally have usually about the same number of players. So if you're comfortable defending one-on-one situations, then I would recommend the possession style. However, counter-attack does work. It's very, very difficult to stop, and it's really frustrating when you have like 80% of the ball, and then someone, you're having shots hit the post, the goalie's saving everything, defenders are blocking shots on the line because they got like 10 people in the penalty box who swarm the box, and then they get up the other end and score a scrappy goal, or get a one-on-one just from one simple long ball that they've been trying all game. So yeah, it can be frustrating, but and it can work. But like I said, I think a good possession player will always be a good counter-attacking player, simply because you've got more options. There's more ways to create chances. You're less predictable, and that's the key thing. I think being less predictable than those who are counter-attacking. You know what they're going to do. They're going to try and get on the wings, going to run down the wings, try and cross it to the near post or far post, and try and head it in, or they're just going to break through the middle, run straight through to goal, and have a shot on goal. If I was playing a possession game, then I'd use my Manchester City against Napoli tactics. I definitely recommend checking those out. They're very, very, very fun to use online. You're going to have lots of play on the ball. There's also my tactics in the online defending video, which I really recommend watching, because you can see how I absolutely stifle the 4-5-1 formation and how they couldn't get out. They just got absolutely bullied. They had Neymar up front. He got absolutely bullied the whole game, and then he just sort of quit after 23 minutes because he couldn't get past the halfway line through that style of play. But he was playing possession as well. So, like I said, it does matter what type of formation you're going to play, and that's going to impact how well these work. See, the 4-5-1 with the possession-based game can leave you really pinned back unless you're really, really good at keeping the ball. But I think you have to play too many passes to make it effective. But you may disagree with that. But I could probably pin you back quite easily, especially if you play as deep as this guy was. So yeah, definitely check that online defending video out. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm not going to ramble anymore, else this is going to go on for another 10 minutes. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope that you found this video useful. I will be bringing you more like this now. I found a way to do the coach mode, so I'm going to be bringing you wide containment against middle containment again, and there's some other videos coming along as well. So Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Cheers guys, bye bye.